We'll need to start off by removing the SIM tray. Here's a better look at that. Next, heat needs to be applied to the back plate to loosen up the adhesive underneath, and then a plastic pry tool can be used to pry the back plate off. Here's a better look at the plastic backplate. The glass camera lens covers can be replaced by applying heat and gently prying them off, so you won't need to take apart the phone to replace those. There are 20 Phillips screws which need to be removed. Now a plastic pry tool needs to be placed in between the back housing and the frame of the screen and ran along the edges to pop off the catches. Now the battery cable can be disconnected, followed by the rest of the cables. The back housing is also made of plastic. There's an antenna flex cable on this side, the NFC antenna is located on the top center, and the LED flash is located next to that. Looking at the other side, we can see numerous antenna flex cables around the border, and the fingerprint sensor is mounted to this side. There's also graphite film to help transfer heat. The white and black coaxial cable on the right side of the board can be disconnected by just popping them off. Here's a look at the 16 megapixel front facing camera. There's a single Phillips screw holding down the main board. Taking a look at the main board, there's a secondary microphone located on top, a 2 megapixel macro and depth lens, graphite film over the shields to help transfer heat, and rubber gaskets around the connectors. The camera cables can be disconnected by just popping them off. The SIM card and memory card reader is located on the back, the proximity sensor is on the top corner, and there's more graphite film and thermal paste on the back shields to help transfer heat. Once the graphite film has been peeled back, we can see thermal pads on top of the RAM and processor. Here's a better look with the thermal pads removed. To remove the battery, there's a pull pouch provided to help you pry the battery off. And here's a look at the 5000 mAh battery. Here's a better look at the bottom speaker assembly. And there's a rubber gasket and mesh filter over the opening. This flex cable connects the main board to the subboard. Taking a look at the subboard, there are rubber gaskets around the charger port and headphone jack, as well as the connector. The primary microphone is located underneath this shield. Here's a look at the other side. There are rubber gaskets and mesh filters over the microphone openings both from the